Bismillah. Watwa family, welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, Mr. Watwa. Today. Hey, yo, skirt, man, check this out. All right, guys, we got this video today. It's called Hijabi Breaks Scotland's Record by Doing This by Sense Islam. All right, let's get into it. Now, remember, this is your first time on the channel. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe and join the Watwa family. Everybody knows Watwa family is the latest family on YouTube, and that's a fact. Also, before we get started, put a like on this video. Remember, if you got a video you want me to react to, get down in the comment section, post the link, and it will get to it. Watwa family, as y'all know, we have a Watwa Family Foundation that we have going on right now. We have a GoFundMe link, and we have a PayPal link as well. So, guys, please, anything that you have to donate will be greatly appreciated. Now, let's go ahead and get into this video. Should be interesting. Watwa! Bismillah! Alright, let's get into this. See what's going on. Support our work by becoming a member. Patreon. Sense Islam. Make sure y'all go support them.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I hope you are well. The fear of hijab has taken a toll on women, especially in Western countries. So much that they are openly taking off the hijab for unspecified reasons. Women are scared of going out in public wearing a hijab, especially at workplace, while influencers and famous YouTubers are ditching the hijab. But journalist Tasneem Nazir has created history and has become the first hijabi to anchor a report on Scottish TV news. MashaAllah. The 34-year-old mum of 5 from Glasgow appeared on STV News, reporting on the lack of support for bereaved families in Scotland. She said on Twitter, "Really pleased to have done my first TV report as a freelance journo for STV News at 6, highlighting the need for more bereavement support in Scotland. I don't think a woman in hijab has ever anchored a news report in Scotland before." Tasneem told the Daily Record that she had previously been told she did not have the TV look. Yet, the award-winning reporter said she refused to compromise her identity, and through sheer perseverance, she finally had her chance to appear in front of the camera. She said STV didn't judge her on her identity and accepted her purely for the story she had to tell. "I have even been told I look really glamorous without the hijab, and would I consider taking it off? I'm really pleased that STV never even mentioned it and allowed me to get on with the job," said the journalist. Originally from London and of Sri Lankan heritage, Tasneem has written for a variety of print and online publications including the Huffington Post, Al Jazeera English, The Guardian, TRT World, BBC Radio 2 and many more. She was awarded the Rising Stars in Media Awards 2018 by FIPP, the global network of media. And she was the winner of the Muslim News Awards for Excellence 2013 Ibn Battuta Award for Excellence in Media for her human rights and interfaith journalism. Brothers and sisters, discrimination on the basis of religion, race, culture and identity is real. In our everyday life, many members or employees or religious or cultural communities face discrimination based on their religion or belief. They are unduly restricted in the enjoyment of their civil, cultural, economic, political and social rights. As such, members of certain religious or belief communities suffer discrimination in their access to public education, health services and public posts. In extreme cases, some of them are also arrested or killed due to their religious affiliation. So brothers and sisters, it is your duty to speak up if you are being outcasted by it. There are many cases increasing in the number of injustice at workplace along the decades. The only way in combating intolerance, negative stereotyping, stigmatization, discrimination, incitement to violence and violence against persons based on religion or belief is by raising your voice against it. So remember brothers and sisters, there will always be obstacles along your way, and you will surely turn those obstacles into opportunities if you are determined, inshallah. If you liked our video, hit the thumbs up button and comment down below if you have been a victim to any form of discrimination at your workplace and how did you overcome that. Also subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos like this. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, bro. Yo, Watwa family, get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the video. Also, if you got a video you want me to react to, get down in the comment section, post the link and I will get to it. Watwa family, this is what I want to say. there are a lot of Muslim YouTubers, a lot of Muslim personalities, a lot of Muslim scholars, a lot of Muslim actors and actresses and Muslim, basically people who we look up to, right? There's a lot of them. We have to support them. We have to support them, because whenever a Muslim starts to get support from another religion, right, and he's getting less support from his own religion, and not just he or she, they would start to veer off. Trust me, I know it for a fact. I know it for a fact. Before I reverted to Islam, there were a lot of people attacking me, almost to the point where it made me kind of think of not reverting. Like, wow, is this what people were warning me about? Because the people that were attacking me were Muslims before I even reverted to Islam. It was Muslims attacking me for creating a foundation. And in my mind, I was like, this foundation this is for us. It's for the Watwa family. Like, what is going on? But then I had to think about it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna let Allah take care of it. You know, I don't need to bring that negativity to this channel. I don't need to bring that. I don't need to allow, because you know how negativity is. You know, when somebody push that negative energy out, they want you to receive it and push it again. It's almost like a domino effect. And for me, I felt like when the negativity was coming to me, I wanted to suppress it, because I knew that we had a lot of Watwa family members who were non-Muslim, who were looking up to me as like, okay, Mr. Watwa is a Catholic, he reverted to Islam, so they're looking at me as an example. And I didn't want to basically bring the negativity from certain people who were maybe against what I was doing, or maybe they just felt so much. I don't even think it was hatred. I think it was just jealousy. And to me, you know, I don't know what to really say about it. You know, a lot of times when I look at certain things, I just be like, you know what? I'm gonna let Allah handle it, but I forgive you. You know, I forgive you because you do not know. You know, you don't know, but I forgive you. Because I knew if you knew me for real, you would understand, like, yo, this guy, Mr. Watwa, is the truth. So, like I said before, guys, speaking about this woman, I am so proud of her for being the first Muslim anchor to do this, because it's going to allow other Muslim women to feel proud to wear the hijab, to know that, you know what, I can keep my hijab on and still chase my dreams. Same thing with, you know, my Muslim men. I can still remain Muslim, I can still stay close to my deen and still chase my dreams. Because that's what it's all about, guys. It's all about being the best you can be, but also having the support from your Muslim community, whether it's your Muslim brothers, your Muslim sisters, or your extended family. That's what Islam is about, man. It's always about love. It's always about coming together. So we must go ahead and send this woman love. I'm gonna put the link to Sis Islam video in the description. I want you guys to go and check their YouTube channel out. I want you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I want you guys to comment and like on their video. And also, I want you guys to go to another, like, Muslim personality, or someone, you know, some Muslim, you know, just someone, any Muslim person that you like. I want you to go to whether their social medias or any way you can contact them, and just send them a message about how much you are appreciative, you know, appreciate them, and how much you're proud of them. Because those messages go a long way. Trust me, it goes a long way. It's your boy, Mr. Watwa, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and join the Watwa family. Also, before you leave the channel, put a like on the video. And guys, I will see you tomorrow, inshallah. So please take care. Mwah. Stay safe. What?